Have you ever had the feeling that you're living someone else's life? As if you had no control at all over your reality? That each day is just a draft of a future that never arrives? But have you ever stopped, even for a moment, to question who's really in control? What if I told you that you're not just the main character in your story, but also the writer, the director, and the lead actor? And yes, you can start taking control of your life today. Stay with me, because in the next 17 minutes we're going to uncover the 7 fundamental steps in the entire process of creating reality. I'm going to give you a complete instruction manual to rewrite your reality. Get ready to discover your power and bring to the screen of life the masterpiece you were born to create. Don't wait for the universe to give you permission. Your power of creation begins now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on notifications, and let me know in the comments, just so I know you're truly committed to change. I am the writer of my life. Now that you've declared your intention, it's time to understand the game. Reality isn't something that just happens randomly to you. It's an orchestra that you conduct. And like any great conductor, you need to know your instruments. These instruments are the 7 essential elements of conscious co-creation. They're not mystical secrets or complicated rituals. They are the fundamental principles that shape your experience. And when you master them, life becomes an act of conscious co-creation. Think of them as the pieces of a map. With 1 or 2 you may have an idea of the direction, but only with all of them does the destination reveal itself. Each of these elements is a vital step in building the life you deserve. Together, they form the fabric out of which your reality is woven, and by the end of this video, you'll be holding the complete puzzle in your hands. So get ready to start putting the pieces together that will show you the way forward. The first element is the genesis of the idea. It's more than just thinking of something. It's the act of purifying your intention until it becomes a clear image, a vision so vivid it already feels real. This is the seed of your creation, the foundation on which you'll build your new world. Next comes the frequency of feeling. The universe doesn't respond to words, but to emotions. This is the fuel that accelerates your creation, the language the cosmos understands. It's the art of feeling the emotion of your desired reality, even before it materializes. It's the joy, the gratitude, and the peace that align your energy with what you want to attract. The third is the flow in action. Many people think manifesting is only about thinking and feeling, but creation requires movement. This isn't heavy effort, but a small, inspired step. It's the action you feel compelled to take, as if you were following a trail of invisible breadcrumbs leading you directly to your goal. The fourth, the synchronizer of moments. This is your inner radar. This element is about being present enough to notice the signs and coincidences the universe places in your path. It's when you meet the right person at the right time or stumble upon the exact opportunity you were seeking, and you act on it. The fifth is the gatekeeper. This is your subconscious, a loyal yet sometimes fearful guard that protects your old beliefs and patterns. The gatekeeper can be your greatest ally or your biggest obstacle. Mastering it requires patiently reprogramming the limiting beliefs that can sabotage your journey. The sixth element, the silent oracle. This is your intuition. It's the whisper of the soul that speaks louder than the noise of logic. It's the wisdom that doesn't come from books or the internet, but from within you, guiding you toward the right choices, even when they don't make sense to the rational mind. And finally, the key that ties it all together, the point of infinity. This is the art of active surrender. It's the moment when you release your creation into the universe and trust that it will manifest, without clinging to the how or when. It's the ultimate letting go that allows the magic to truly happen. Now let's break each one down. Just from what I've shared so far, don't you think this video already deserves a like? Element number 1. The genesis of the idea. The first and most fundamental element of creation is not action, nor emotion, but clarity of intention. The genesis of the idea is your blueprint, the detailed map you hand over to the universe. Most people have vague desires, like, I want to be rich, or I want to be happy. But a vague desire is like ordering a dish at a restaurant without saying its name. The chef can't prepare it. Your mind and the universe are the most powerful manifestation engines that exist, but they operate based on the instructions you provide. If you don't know what you want, they can't help you find it. This element is about transforming "I would like" into "I am." It's about sitting down and sculpting your vision in detail, like an architect drawing the blueprint of a house. To master this element, start using the language of the present. Instead of saying, "I want a new job," say, "I have a job I love, where I am valued, and my work impacts the world." Visualize the details. Feel the sensation of already having it. The genesis of the idea is the starting point. It's the first spark, the seed that, planted with clarity and conviction, has the power to grow into the most magnificent tree of all. Element number 2. The frequency of feeling. Once you have clarity about your idea, the second element is the fuel that drives it. The frequency of feeling. The universe isn't a database that responds to logical commands. It's an ocean of energy that resonates with the vibration of your emotions. An intention without feeling is like a ship without sails. It may have a clear destination, but it has no way to move. Your emotion is the universal language, the radio signal you transmit to the cosmos. It's your internal GPS which, instead of satellites, connects to the quantum field of all possibilities. When you genuinely feel the joy, peace, and gratitude of your desired reality, even before it has manifested, you are sending out a powerful signal. You're telling the universe, "This is real for me. I'm already here." To master this element, start practicing gratitude in advance. Take a moment each day and close your eyes. Think of your idea, your vision. Now feel it. Feel the joy of having achieved your goal, the peace of being in the right place, the relief of having overcome obstacles. Let that emotion fill every cell of your body. Remember, the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. Element number 3. The flow in action. You've already planted the seed with your intention and watered it with emotion. But for it to grow, you must place it in a fertile environment. The third element is the flow in action. Many people believe manifestation is a passive process, where it's enough to think and feel. However, creation requires movement. But I'm not talking about heavy effort or struggling against the current. Think of the water in a river. It doesn't strain to reach the sea. It flows, following the path of least resistance, yet always in motion. Aligned action works the same way. It's the first step, the bridge between your inner world and the outer world. It's the small gesture that connects you with the opportunities the universe is sending your way. It's the intuition that tells you to make that call, send that email, or attend an event you hadn't planned on. To master this element, stop asking yourself, "What's the whole plan?" and start asking, "What's the one thing I can do today that moves me, even just a millimeter, closer to my goal?" Sometimes that action is as simple as researching something online or having a conversation with a friend. The key is to keep the flow moving. With every step, you're sending a signal that you're ready to receive, transforming your intention into a fact. Element number 4. The synchronizer of moments. After your first step into action, the universe begins to respond. The fourth element is the synchronizer of moments. This is your inner radar, your ability to recognize and act on the coincidences that confirm you're on the right path. Most people dismiss these signs as just luck. But they are much more than that. They're the dance between your inner world and the outer world. When you're aligned with your creation, the universe begins to arrange events, people, and circumstances in your favor. You might overhear a conversation in a cafe that solves a problem for you, see the name of a company that had been on your mind, or receive a call from someone offering exactly what you needed. These are not accidents, but clicks of confirmation of your manifestation. To master this element, you must become an observer. After taking action, even a small one, stay alert. Be present and tuned into the world around you. Ask yourself, what is the universe showing me? By recognizing and appreciating these signs, you not only strengthen your belief in the process but also send a clear message back to the universe, as if saying, "I understand. Keep sending more." It's a silent form of communication that accelerates your entire journey. Element number 5. The Gatekeeper. So far, we've talked about consciously creating reality, but there is a powerful force working behind the scenes: your subconscious. The fifth element is the Gatekeeper. It's the part of you that stores all your beliefs, fears, and thought patterns, acting like a loyal but sometimes fearful guard that protects your comfort zone. The Gatekeeper has one mission: to maintain your current reality. That's why, when you try to create something new, it raises barriers of doubt, procrastination, and self-sabotage. It whispers, "This is too good to be true, you don't deserve this, or it won't work." This inner resistance is the greatest obstacle to manifestation. If your subconscious doesn't believe in what you're trying to create, it will fight you every step of the way. To master this element, you must become an architect of new beliefs. You can't fight the Gatekeeper, but you can gently reprogram it. The key is repetition. Create powerful present tense affirmations, such as, "I am worthy of an abundant life," or "I am thriving in every area of my life." Repeat them daily, with conviction. Combine this with visualization, seeing and feeling your new self. With persistence, you'll rewrite the code of your mind, turning the Gatekeeper from an obstacle into your greatest ally. Element number 6. The Silent Oracle. You've already overcome the barriers of the subconscious. Now it's time to tune into your most powerful compass. The sixth element is the Silent Oracle. This isn't the noise of your rational mind but the whisper of your intuition, the wisdom that doesn't come from books or logic, but from within. It's a voice that speaks through feelings, through a sense of "this feels right," or a sudden knowing that something is true. While the Gatekeeper guards your past memories and fears, the Silent Oracle is your guide to the future, your direct channel to the field of infinite possibilities. Often, the fastest path to your manifestation isn't what logic would suggest. Your oracle may guide you to make a decision that seems illogical but in reality opens the door to your desired reality. To master this element, you must practice the art of silence. Find a daily moment of stillness. Sit in meditation for a few minutes and ask a clear question about your next step. Then, don't overthink. Just notice the first response that arises. It may come as an image, a word, or a feeling of peace. Trust that first response. The Silent Oracle is the voice of your soul, and the more you listen, the louder it speaks. Element number 7. The Point of Infinity. We've arrived at the final element, the key that unlocks your entire creation. The seventh element is the Point of Infinity, the art of active surrender. You've done your part. The idea, the feeling, the action, the observation, and the reprogramming. Now it's time to let go of control. Most people fail at manifestation here. They cling to how and when their creation must arrive, trying to force the process. This attachment is the greatest form of resistance. It's like planting a seed and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. You don't give it the time and space for the magic to unfold. The Point of Infinity is about trusting that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, will bring your creation back to you at the perfect moment and in the most elegant way. To master this element, you need to surrender. This isn't surrender in defeat, but surrender in power. After you've done your part, look at your vision, feel gratitude for it, and make a verbal declaration of release, such as, "I release this creation to the universe with complete trust. I let go of the how and the when, knowing it will manifest for my highest good." Then, relax. Keep living your life with joy and peace, and allow your masterpiece to reveal itself to you. Now that you know the 7 fundamental steps of every conscious co-creator, it's time to take action. Let's do a quick exercise to integrate everything we've learned. Close your eyes for a moment and focus on a single goal. Feel the emotion of already having achieved it. Think of one small action, the simplest possible, that you can take right after this video. Pay attention to the signs the universe will send you. If doubt arises, use your affirmation of power and trust your intuition for the next step. Finally, release this creation to the universe with the certainty that it is already on its way. You are not a passive spectator. You are the writer, the director, and the lead actor. The universe is your canvas, and these 7 elements are your brush. The power to create is in your hands. If this video inspired you, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapters of your journey, and share it with someone you know who needs this message. And above all, come back here to the comments and tell me what you're beginning to create today. My name is Noah, and this was my contribution for today.